Hi everyone. Thank you so much for joining. And yes, I want to know you're the first host for us here at Dating Disasters podcast. And this is our first time doing this as well. So I'm super excited and welcome to the show. Please introduce yourself with your fictional name and we will start. Yes.
Okay, so this show is called Dating Disasters.
Yes.
I am very excited about that now
Yes.
because more than telling the stories, I'm also excited to hear what stories other people are going to say. So,
Yes.
super excited on that.
That's
Um,
awesome.
my fictional name, you can probably call me,
ChatGPT, is it?
yeah, ChatGPT, yeah, cool, whatever.
Okay.
Perfect.
Okay. Okay, cool. Okay, so yeah, let's start. So, how many dating apps are you on currently? And what has been your experience with them?
Okay, so currently I have not on any dating apps for a
Okay.
year now because I finally found somebody on a dating app.
Okay.
So yeah, but there was a time when I was on a lot of dating apps, which was Tinder, Bumble. I was some time on Hinge also, but I really do not understand the UX. I think I'm not that smart for the app.
Okay.
I was also on a very underrated app called Pure, which a lot of people do not talk about.
Okay.
So yeah,
Okay. And have you been on any
yeah,
matrimonial websites?
no.
Okay.
I'm like 26, so I think
Okay.
my parents might start downloading it in some time, but no, we none of us in the family have started with that yet.
Okay. So is your family cool about you being on dating apps? Do they know about it or is it not official?
We are still in India, correct? No,
Yes.
my parents do not know about it. And
Okay. Okay. No, I was just curious
and
to
I
know.
had to like block my room and just sort of sit for the podcast. So no,
Okay.
nobody has
Okay. Okay.
started.
You're at home. Okay. So okay. Sorry. Sorry. Yeah. Okay. So
Yeah.
you have used so many dating apps, right? So how do you find the swiping thing? Because lately a lot of people have been talking about the dating fatigue, swiping, which they are tired of, swiping and stuff. So how has your experience been with that?
So I'll tell you something. I think they do it in a way, in a swiping manner, because that is actually addictive.
Yeah.
So as I mentioned, I'm not on dating apps for a year now, but I think for the first 3, 4, or even 6 months, I was like, I want to go back to the app, and that was not because I wanted to meet people, but just the thrill of swiping on people and sort of talking to people and like being weird out from people. I sort of wanted to go
That's a
on the apps
very
for
good
that,
point. That's a
but
very good
I
point.
think yeah,
Yeah.
I think also when I was on and off, so I've been on and off on the apps for a very, very long time. So I think I downloaded it first in 2019 or 2020.
Okay.
And till 2024, I was on and off apps. Again, I might miss like the timelines, I might fuck up, but the something around that. So like 4, 5 years, I was on and off the apps, and one of the reasons was that because it was so addictive that I wanted to go back on it. It was not because I found some really cool people. It was just keep like a gamification बहुत thrill करता था.
Right, right. Yes, makes sense. Yes, I think that's a very good point which you said because dating apps are addictive and there has been
Just the feeling of
yeah, just the feeling of having somebody all the time around. You'll find somebody, it's like plethora of options. So that paradox of choices is one thing which lot of users feel. So definitely I understand what you're saying. Yeah. So where is your location currently? Like which locations have you been using dating apps?
so I have used dating apps in Calcutta. I've used dating apps in Bombay,
Okay.
Delhi, Bangalore, almost everywhere that I travel.
Got it. Got it. Great, great.
Yeah, even Gangtok. Honestly, like I matched with a really cool person in Gangtok,
Gang talk.
and
Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I was on a solo trip, and then I met some really cool person there, and we became good friends after that,
Okay.
and he was the guy who introduced me to Pure, where I met my now guy.
Oh wow, that's amazing. That sounds great. That sounds
Yeah.
great. So, was how was your, in the sense, is your relationship, has your relationship ever been in long distance, or um have you ever had any, what do you think about long distance relationships?
Yeah. So I live in a tier two city.
Okay.
And yes, a lot of my relationships have been not a. I know I'm not a serial dater or anything, but yeah, my relationship is a long distance relationship, and I think
Currently.
it's very, very, very difficult. Like,
Okay.
yeah,
Got it, got it. Yes, I'm sure it is definitely challenging. A lot of people are
yeah,
on long distance relationships, and it's definitely got its own challenges. Yes.
yeah.
So when you look at a dating app, right, what are the things you look for when you swipe right? Like, what are the things in the profile that you check when you make your right swipe?
Honestly, because now the crowd is so bad on dating apps, I just need some. I sort of now my criteria is just somebody who can probably speak well
Okay.
and has a little like is smart. You know, somebody who's not a creep, who does not look like a creep. So my standards of dating apps have become very low. I mean, because honestly, the crowd on different dating apps is very bad. Like probably back in 2019, I would not say that
Okay.
because you could still find good people, but now probably back in 2024, 2025, I do not think you can find good people anymore. And by good people, I'm saying that somebody who you can actually go out with.
I see. So, do you
Yeah.
think it is something to do with safety, or like background check and something like that, or is it more of like is it like verified profiles kind of thing which you're looking for, or is it more of just the way people are now?
No, the point that I said was about the way people are right now.
Okay,
Okay,
got it.
but when you say the verification wala part, I think that will actually help a lot. Like if you screen profiles, be it of a girl or a guy, if you sort of screen profiles and put it on the app, then I think the quality of people on the app would definitely be better.
Yes, yes, that is true. Yeah, thank you so much. I think that's very good point. Very good feedback. Actually,
Yeah. And I think now when people are sort of verifying profiles, they just verify the picture that at least you're not pretending to be somebody else on the app. But
right.
I think the basic screening in terms of what kind of a person you are
Yeah.
would be better. Like I think one of the reasons why the crowd has gotten different now is because now people on dating apps are there for just one thing.
Hmm.
Now I could be wrong, but this is
Do you
what
feel like that?
my observation has been like, yeah.
Okay.
And people are not there anymore to have conversations or to sort of meet people. They're just there for the one thing that I do
Okay.
not want to
I
say because
see.
I'm at home. But
Right.
yeah,
Right.
so
Okay.
I think if there was an app where I could probably talk to people,
Mm.
not with an agenda of just say something that Bumble introduced friends, right?
Yes.
I think that was a very cool concept, but in India it was not executed very well.
Hmm.
But something on that concept, if there's an app where I could just meet people and you know I understand what they are looking for and what I'm looking for, and like just be friends first,
Yeah.
and then like take things forward. That would
Got
be
it.
something that is cool.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So when you meet a person, right, what kind of dates do you go for? Like your first date, what would be your ideal first dates which you go for?
And see, I've not met a lot of people jinke saath I could have gone for a first date.
Okay.
Like, even though I'm saying that I've been on apps for so long, they were not like, there were probably five, six good people jinke saath I went on a date.
Okay.
Okay, so like, the like the conversion rate
Yeah.
is something that was like extremely bad.
Okay.
And so, what kind of dates? Something like a coffee date. I think the coffee dates are something that I have is my go-to sort of thing.
Okay. Okay. And what are your hobbies like for example in your weekend, right? Or your spare time? What are the hobbies or things you like to do, for example? Um, and have your time like spend your time with.
Um, Most of the weekends I'm going out with friends, or when I'm staying in, I'm ordering food or either cooking something nice and chilling in, watching a movie or reading a book, and you know, like regular stuff. So
Okay.
work-wise, I'm pretty caught up.
Okay.
So I do not get a lot of time, but otherwise also I paint a lot. Um, I used to color my hair almost every month.
Okay.
So, yeah, just here and there. I do not think I have had a very particular hobby, which
Okay.
is my go-to thing to do. It's just a mix of stuff.
Okay. But do you like to maybe go for events and stuff like maybe comedy show or wine tasting, pottery, cooking, or
Yeah.
things like that?
So every time I find something that's cool, I try to attend it. Like I did attend a coffee brewing event recently. I have done pottery. I have done wine sessions.
Okay.
Yeah, but that is more in a sense when I'm hanging out with my friends.
Okay, got it. So, how about if you can find someone on a date to go to maybe, pottery class together or wine tasting maybe or something like that? Would you be interested in finding matches for you for events or something because you're free probably in the weekend and you want to go out with them, would you be open or like would that be something of interest for you?
Yeah. Just like
Okay.
I mentioned, no, like some activity around it would definitely help.
Okay.
Like then you're not just there for something particular, but you're actually there having doing an activity.
Great, great. So the dating app which we
Yeah,
are,
so
yeah, yes, yes, go ahead,
tell
go
me.
ahead.
So the idea of sort of picking a thing to do on a date, जैसे मैंने बोला that my go-to thing is a coffee date. But if I am sort of doing pottery, or if I'm doing something where I'm not having to drag somebody there with me, but somebody is interested and we meet there organically and something, that would be very cool.
That sounds great. So the dating app which we are building right now, Butterfly Socials, is basically an app which where you can find dates on events where on the weekend or like dates when you're free, you can check all the different events and you can go for as a date in public, of course. So that way you can kind of get to know each other more when you're doing some activity. So you get to spend time doing it as well as getting to know each other better. So yeah, sounds great. Yeah. What do you think of giving feedback on your date or getting feedback on the date you've gone on?
Are we talking about the date or the person, or like just the experience in general?
In general, it can be a mix of everything. Like, for example, did the person put effort to come, dressed well? Did the person make you feel comfortable? Did the person, these just generic questions which are about the date so that the person can improve on themselves uh, based on the feedback, more like a constructive feedback kind of thing.
Yeah, but while I'm all in for the idea of feedback after the day, I'm not very sure how this would turn out. Like, if I go on a date and somebody after the date somebody is rating how the experience was, as in if I was say taking an initiative, or if I was groomed in a certain way or something like that, I'm not very sure if I'll be comfortable with that.
Got it.
And
Got it.
same way, if we are doing that to a guy, the egos will be crazy.
Okay. No, this is an opt-in feature, so you can choose if you want to get feedback or not. So it's
No, but probably you could do it in a more fun way.
okay.
Yeah. So instead of asking them asking them to rate people, you could probably ask them to write one line about the experience or the person.
Got it. Yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like bad in the face. Like somebody is not saying somebody bad in the face, but they're just saying, ki, okay, we did this. And so something that is more subtle
Got it.
would probably help.
Great, great, great. Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah, that would definitely not hurt anybody or, make them
Yeah,
feel.
matlab,
Yes.
yeah,
Yes, yes. So when you have used dating apps, have you ever felt the need for safety or what is your intake on like the safety part with respect to apps? Is there any feedback or anything you want to talk about when it comes to safety part on dating apps?
yeah. Sometimes you go out with somebody and he's like very weird, or sometimes they're like very off.
Right.
And as the what is the way out of that date then?
Yeah. Right.
And it's not like I can put SOS and on the app and something can happen, but like what do we do?
That's a great point. Having an SOS would really help, I think.
No, but then how do you put SOS? It's not an Uber.
No, you can get a call from your friend with the
Yeah,
SOS.
that's a very cool idea. Yes, I would opt for it.
Okay, great, great, great. Sounds good. Yeah, yeah. And have you ever used paid or like premium subscriptions for dating apps? Where if maybe there were certain features you really liked or you want to use to filter people or you want to get better matches based on those.
Yeah,
Which were
it
they?
is Bumble Wala Premium,
Okay.
probably. Yeah,
So,
not anything else.
but what kind of features would you want
So
to?
I wanted to match with. So when I was traveling,
Mm,
say I'm traveling to Gokarna,
okay.
and I want to sort of match with people there a few days ahead and sort of build a connection, so I can meet that person when I'm there, sort of thing.
Got it. So that's great. I think the when you travel, if you can
Yeah,
meet someone, that would be really cool and fun to, have a date when you're traveling as well. Right? Yeah,
yeah.
that sounds great. Yes. Yes.
Now tell me something. So,
Yes.
like, have you guys built anything so far? What's the scene
Yes.
like? Like, do
We
you have an Instagram or
Yes, we have an
what's up?
Instagram and we have almost finished the app building part. We are still
Okay,
finalizing on the login portions and certain portions on it, but we will be
okay,
launching
and what
soon.
is that called?
It's called Butterfly Socials.
Okay, that's
Butterflysocials.com. Currently, it's not live yet. We will be live soon, within a month or so. I'll send you the app details for sure. Yeah.
but your Instagram is live, yeah?
Yes, Instagram is live. Butterflies underscore socials.
Okay.
Butterflies, LIES underscore socials. There has been a lot of studies and people who have talked about the gamification part of dating apps and how it has that the feeling of having the plethora of shops. When you are looking on a dating profile, what are the things you like to see or like are the things which make you swipe right on a person?
So I think I look for decent pictures, like
Okay.
good pictures, somebody who can put good pictures, as in not just one angle or so something like that.
Got it.
I look for good bios. Like for me, I think bios are the most important thing.
Got it. Great.
Yeah. So if there is a good bio, there's a witty bio, I know that the person is going to put an effort to the conversation. The person has put an effort in building the profile, and they are not just here for just the sake of being here.
Got it. Yes. Great, great, great.
And
So,
also, when
yeah.
I say good bios, I do not want recycled stuff like um, something that I have read already 3, 4 times.
Yeah, there are people who do
Because
that.
like
I
I
know. Roses are red, violets are blue,
yeah,
so
yeah, yeah, yeah,
things like that.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I understand totally. Yes. Yes, I think some people just use ChatGPT to write the bio as well.
Yeah.
So,
And before ChatGPT, they used to just Google shit and put
yes,
it.
yes, that's
That
true.
was even worse. Like, I think ChatGPT would give you a better bio.
Have
So if
you?
you cannot write,
Okay. Yes.
please use ChatGPT, people.
Have you ever had an experience where the person has just used ChatGPT and the person when you met is not like the, or you got catfished basically?
So this was not ChatGPT related, but I matched with somebody who was like extremely hot. Okay, he was a gym boy and he was like very hot and everything.
Okay.
And so it's like, okay, so I generally do not go out with gym boys, but this person is like, okay, fine, let's try it out.
Okay.
Okay, and we went for a coffee and stuff, and uh, we went to a cafe,
Okay.
and this guy ended up ordering 2 plates of paneer
Okay.
because his protein was not
Oh.
done. And then he ordered so much coffee, and so he ordered
Okay.
coffee and a side of paneer with something. I don't remember what was the other dish, probably nachos or something.
Okay.
And this guy is having a caffeine hit, and he's like, okay, I need to have paneer more and more and more. And
Oh,
I think he had like 2 or 3 tikkas left, and this guy ended up packing them because the protein intake
was not
maybe.
done for the day. Oh my
Yeah.
God. Oh God. Okay. 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 Got
And
it.
this dude kept talking about shit, and the moment so I reached the place a little earlier
Okay.
because this was my familiar place, and I sort of was working from there as well.
Okay.
So, and this guy arrived later, and I just told him hi, and I did not even stand up or something. And he
Hmm.
was like, "Oops, you did not stand up. I could not see your
Oh.
I could see you properly,"
Oh
which was something that he
gosh.
said. So this was the worst date
Oh
I've been on
gosh.
because I do not go out with weirdos like this, but he was like very weird. And after the caffeine hit, he was like extremely weird.
Oh damn. Oh God. Okay.
Yeah, and then he sort of had his friend come and pick him up from the cafe.
Okay.
I and he was on the other side of the road and he was saying me bye from the other side, and I was all standing there awkwardly outside this cafe I regularly visit. Ki bhai. It was
Oh.
so awkward.
Right. Yeah, I can imagine.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally understand. Yes. Yes.
And he was like, actually, no, this was the first time I went out with a really hot guy, and it was so bad. I decided, no, I want brains in my guys.
So looks are not everything, right? They are not
Yeah, yeah,
really defining when it comes to somebody you want to be in a relationship with, right?
absolutely, never, never.
Yeah. And that's the problem with these dating apps, because they give you profiles based on looks, which is just the pictures. And that's when people swipe on it, and you're swiping just good looking people or people who have the advantage of having good looks, right? So that's
Hmm.
why how we are addressing with this, right, is our app, what we're building, we are using a psychometry test called Myers-Briggs personality type, which is you might have heard all these INTJ, ENFP, all these personality types. There are 16 different personality types. So
Hmm.
it has different traits of the person. Like, is a person an extrovert, an introvert, whether the person has certain is likes to be organized, or is a easygoing person. All these different traits of the person you get to know, and you can then have these matches already for you. So you're getting people who are compatible with you, and then you can look at these profiles and pictures, of course, because there's some percentage of looks. Everybody wants some visual appeal, obviously. So it's like a mixture of both, so you get dates based on that. Great. So when you go on a date, who should pay for the date? Like, how do you want to go about the date? Like, should it be the guy? Should it be Dutch? Should be how it should be according to you?
50-50, bro.
50-50.
I am the person who's going for 50-50 all the time.
Great. Okay, great.
Like,
Awesome.
yeah. And sometimes I agree that doing 50-50 does not look like nice on the surface. But if so, the first time that we went on a date with this guy,
Okay.
we were very clear we have to do 50-50, and he was also not being weird about it. Like,
Okay.
sometimes the guys like, nahi to, okay, you karna hai, don't do it, and
Right.
stuff like that. But he was pretty chill about it
Okay. Great.
because, yeah,
Yeah.
because I think it was month end and something like that. But probably I took it in a good way,
Yeah.
and he was like, "Yeah, abhi to mahina khatam ho gaya, please bhej de."
Got it. Great, great,
But
great.
yeah, and uske baad se it was like, if he's paying today, I'll pay tomorrow, and things like that.
Got it. Got it.
So yeah,
Cool. So have you ever been ghosted or experienced ghosting on apps
on apps,
or in
I
person? I don't know.
no, in person to never.
Okay. Got it.
Also, I think because you sort of filter people in a way, you don't, when you are swiping also, you sort of understand the vibe and then swipe no.
Yeah.
On the app, of course, there are sometimes the vibe does not match, so things just fizzles out, the conversation and everything.
Yeah.
But in person, I don't think ever.
Got it. Would you like to have something like a ghosting meter so that you get to know if this person tends to ghost or not?
Oh, wow. Dude, you should do all of this. You should do it.
Got it.
Yes, I love the idea. But again, पता है क्या, even the feedback wala thing पे भी, the rating that we were talking about,
Yes.
if that is something that is happening at the back of it,
Yeah.
just the back end, just the ghostometer के जैसा कुछ something meter metrics,
Yeah.
then I think it'll be a good idea.
Great. Sounds good.
But
Awesome.
yeah,
Awesome.
ghostometer is an amazing idea. Do it, please.
Okay, great, great. Yeah, sure, sure. We'll do that.
I think more than the girls, the guys would be happy about it.
Yeah, that is also true. I mean, I think I don't know how. I think I'll get to know this more once I start interviewing more people, because a lot of people face ghosting these days, irrespective of whether it's your girl or a guy. So it would be good to know like how we can try to minimize that, right? So
Yeah.
people can be respectful to each other about why they
Hmm.
don't want to carry on, or
Absolutely.
just be open about it so that they don't feel ghosted. So
Hmm.
yeah. What are your take on people who, or if you have had situations of people wanting non-monogamous relationships?
Again, I think it depends person to person.
Right.
We, as an individual, are nowhere to sort of make that decision for somebody else. But as an individual, might probably not be open to it. But at the
Okay.
same time, if somebody is open to it, I am chill about it. Like, okay,
Got
you do
it.
you.
Yeah. Cool. Uh, do you or would you try a video date before you meet the person?
So yeah, that is something that we do. But again, video date is not the first thing that we do. Like that people generally do, or that's something that I have done. It's
Okay,
always text, call, and then video call, and then meeting in person.
got it. Perfect, perfect. Yes. And the last question of the whole podcast is would you want to share a dating disaster story?
I already did the
Okay,
protein
the
thing.
gym one, the gym story, right?
Yeah, the protein.
Gym
I
boy, gym
on the
bro.
podcast just to say that story. Like, I think I manifested this podcast just to say that story, dude. It was so weird.
Got
Like,
it. Great. Great. Thank you so
also again
much.
for
Yeah.
this,
Yes?
like even for the gym guy, also we did like the entire process, like call, text हुआ, फिर call हुआ, फिर video call हुआ, and then we met, and still it was so weird, and like
Right.
I think I sat there for an hour and it was absolute disaster. Oh,
Oh,
also he told me, so I was working with a company back then, okay,
okay.
and we were doing something,
Okay.
and this guy had the audacity to sort of come and tell me कि oh ये क्या कर रहे हो, इतना ट्रैफिक तो मैं अकेले अपने वेबसाइट पे ले आता हूँ. And this guy was doing some affiliate marketing stuff or
Oh
something like
God. In the
that,
sense like
which
he's an
was very
influencer?
bad. And he sort of had the audacity to come and tell me about my work, and I was like, okay, bro, just I'm done now.
Oh, was he like an influencer getting
No,
traffic?
no, he was not. He was not even an influencer. He was just having a website where there was traffic.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, so the affiliate program wale traffic sort of thing.
Oh my God. Oh God, it's
Like he was not even an
crazy.
influencer, dude. Like he did not
Okay.
have that many followers on Instagram or Facebook.
Got it. Got it. Crazy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
thank
that.
you so much for sharing your story and all these different, taking your time for all these questions. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you. And yes, I'll let you know as soon as I post this, edit the
Thank
portions and
you.
post this.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me. I think I actually had a great time talking about these things as well. And I'm
Great.
really excited about seeing how the app turns out to be, because I think the direction that you have and the ideas that you have, the
Great.
app is going to be very kick-ass and it's going to be very positive. So
Thank
I'm
you
like
so
really excited to
much.
see how it turns out to be.
Thank you so much. Yeah, that'll be very
Yeah.
helpful. Yes, thank you.